Namaskar and welcome back to the series on Hindustani classical music with me, Dr. Kalyani Bondre. In the previous two episodes, I had explained the Thaat system in Hindustani classical music. In one episode, I had explained the meaning of Thaat and also explained two Thaats, Kalyani Thaat and Bilawal Thaat. In the subsequent episode, I explained the Thaats Khamaj, Kafi, Bhairav and Purvi. And now in today's episode, I am going to discuss the remaining four Thaats. So let us begin today with Marwa Thaat. When a Raag has Re Komal and Ma Tivra, then that Raag is said to be belonging to the Marwa Thaat. So essentially this means adding a Komal Re to Kalyani Thaat. Ragas of Marwa Thaat evoke a feeling of loneliness, longing, at times sorrow, at times pathos. Examples of ragas belonging to the Marwa Thaat are Marwa, Puriya, Sohni, Puriya Kalyan. So I will sing now a beautiful bandish in Raag Puriya Kalyan, which is composed by my Dada Guruji, Ustad Mohammad Hussain Khan Sahab. Aaj more ghar aaye more balama beete dinan jiya tarasaye beete dinan jiya tarasaye aaj more ghar aaye more balama aaj more ghar jiya घबराए चैन न आए हसन पिया तो पे बल बल जाए आज मोरे घर आए मोरे बलमा. One thing which you might have noticed so far in the videos on the Thaat system is that every Thaat has a Raag with the same name. Like Marwa Thaat has a Raag called Marwa. This was because Ragas were there much before the Thaat system was created. And hence when the Thaats were created, they were given the names of the Ragas which already existed. I have already explained the differences between a Thaat and a Raag in the previous videos on Thaat and the classification of ragas according to the Thaat system. In case you have missed watching those videos, the links are given in the description box below. So obviously Marwa Thaat is different from Marwa Raag. And as we have discussed earlier also, a Thaat is never performed or presented, while a Raag is always sung or played on an instrument and performed. Let us now proceed to the next Thaat, which is the Todi Thaat. When a Raag has Re, Ga, Dha, Komal and Ma Tivra, then that is supposed to be belonging to the Todi Thaat. Ragas of the Todi Thaat evoke feelings of joy, pleasure, love and devotion. Common examples of ragas of the Todi Thaat are Miyake Todi, Gujri Todi, Multani, and now I am going to sing a very beautiful bandish in Raag Multani. Naina mein aan baan, naina mein aan baan, kaun si pari, kaun si pari, naina mein aan baan. बार बार सोवत पलकन लागत जित देखूत शाम सी परी नैन में आन बान नैन में next Thaat is Aasawari Thaat. When a rag has Ga, Dha and Ni Komal and the remaining swaras in their Shuddh form, then that rag belongs to the Aasawari Thaat. Ragas of the Aasawari Thaat evoke feelings of devotion, renunciation, sacrifice, and have a deep feel and emotion. Examples of ragas belonging to the Aasawari Thaat are again Asavari itself, Jaunpuri, Darbari Kannada, and Adana. And now I'll sing a bandish in Raag Jaunpuri. Chhum chananana, chhum chananana, bichua baaje, ere mai, yaat mein jaanu, pee kiya gam bhai, chhum chananana, chhum chananana, bichua baaje, chhum chananana, bichua baaje. चार दिनाते अगम भैलवा मेरे तो जिया को सब दुख गईला छूम छननन बिछुआ बाजे छूम छननन बिछुआ बाजे. And the last Thaat is Bhairavi Thaat. When a rag uses Re, Ga, Dha and Ni in their Komal form and Ma in its Shuddha form, then that rag belongs to the Bhairavi Thaat. Ragas of the Bhairavi Thaat are deep in nature but at the same time quite versatile. Examples of ragas belonging to the Bhairavi Thaat are Bhairavi, Malkons, Komal Rishabh Asavari, and Bilaskhani Todi. And to conclude this session, I'll sing a very, very beautiful song which will remind you of the golden days of the Doordarshan era, a song which is almost synonymous with Bhairavi. Mile sur mera tumhara, to sur bane hamara. Mile sur mera tumhara, mile सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा. सुर की नदियाँ हर दिशा से बहके सागर में मिले, बादलों का रूप लेकर बरसे हल्के हल्के. मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा, मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा, मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा. So in these 3 videos, we have covered the 10 Thaats in Hindustani classical music. I'll see you again in another video with some other concept in the Hindustani classical music tradition. Namaskar.